picking off another Marine there, and he's still coming in with a lot of Dragoons. Wow, Pusan might be able to get this done right here, even though one of his Dragoons is very badly damaged. If he keeps it out of the fray and manages to snipe these new mines, he will be able to push in and take out these tanks, I think. But yeah, smart play by Canata to upgrade the mines first. That will definitely help him defend his new base. Not going to see observers out in the field for a while. It's very badly damaged Dragoons, so I have a feeling that Pusan will actually use that Dragoon to mine drag soon enough. Maybe if he decides to push in before Canata goes for another base. I think Canata is setting up for another base. He has his SCV up here repairing, but yeah, he's going out for the aggressive push. Pusan, very quick reactions to run back to his base. He's going to prepare his defense and make sure that what happened in the first game doesn't happen again, although there isn't the same type of layout on the map that would make it so hard for him to bust out of his main area. If he keeps control of this tiny little choke right next to his natural, he's going to be fine, I think. He's going out with one probe, probably just to get the scout on the amount of troops that are coming his way. Moving out with a small amount of Dragoons, but those Dragoons are going to be ruffle-pwned if the tanks get in there to pick them off. And Canata's actually going the long way around. I think he might actually try to take out the pyramid, the temple that is behind the base, or maybe he's just going to hang out here and try to sneak up this rear entrance. Moving up towards the natural expansion. He has a couple of options, but I think if he tries to take out that pyramid, Pusan will notice, but he's not. He's going up right now with a ton of vultures, but still a ton of Dragoons in from Pusan. If he micros very well against these mines, he might be able to do this. This is the same kind of trick that Canata tried in the first game, so Pusan quicker to run his probes this time. He doesn't want to lose a single probe in this attack. He lost a lot of probes in that first game, and that really, really cost him, especially against the vulture play. Pusan, he's probably going to have his observatory and his observers out here soon enough. But he's got to be careful about these mines. He's doing a mine drag there with a Zealot. I thought for sure he was going to drop his Reaver into the mine area. But wow, very nice defend from Pusan. You can see Canata shaking his head. That was just a very calculated, very surgical strike of all those troops that were trying to move into his base. But still, Canata does have mine tech. But oh, the observer out quicker this time for Pusan. So he's going to be able to get some mine clearing, and the contain will not work. He's going to transfer all of his probes back to that base. And yes, he's gotten rid of this contain. Very surgical strike. Very nicely done. And I think Pusan is just going to transition into a push. He's put down 2 more gateways, and I think he's just going to pump Dragoons, and more Dragoons, and eventually just try to stop Canata from taking another base. Has Canata taken another base? I'm looking at the mini-map, and because Canata is brown, I can't really tell if he's taken another base, but I don't think he's even working on one right now. He could possibly be building a command center near the area and just floating it off, but oh, Pusan coming in here for harassment, dropping a Reaver there. Oh, taking out a lot of SCVs. This is what a lot of people like about Pusan. It's just his confident shuttle play. He doesn't give a crap where he drops anything. He just doesn't think his troops will ever get destroyed. Of course, he's really got to be careful with the amount of mines that are in the area. If he drops the Reaver on the mine, it could be over for him, even though he has more troops than Canata. Canata will be able to swing this game back into his favor if there are no Reavers out there to terrorize his base. He still doesn't have his second base. I'm really not sure what Canata is doing. He needs to be working on a command center. He needs to be putting down his natural expansion, because if this attack fails, if he's not able to do this very soon and destroy the natural expansion of Pusan, he's really going to be behind. In fact, he's going to lose the game if he can't get it done with the amount of troops he has on the ground right now. And Pusan, since he has the observer in, he's going to be able to take care of these mines, no problem. You see a couple of pylons coming up, nicely positioned pylons, going to keep those vultures from running into the base. Very, very smart of Pusan, and he's pretty much denied Canata all of his options, seeing as though he's gone for so many Dragoons here. A very large Dragoon-heavy army, very few Zealots. I think he's going to mostly use the Zealots for bombing purposes. Zealot bomb. And Canata's finally thinking about taking his second base, but it's way too late. He should have had it up already. But yeah, he went for that aggressive build that just didn't pay off. He's going to try to hold this at all costs, but the Reaver coming in. Oh, very confident Reaver play. He's going to drop that Reaver right on top of that tank, so the tank can't even attack it. Oh, the Raid coming in, but the tank does go down. The Reaver did its job there. All of the Dragoons going down, so Canata actually fended this off, taking out the Reaver as well. So Canata going to try to push this back to Pusan's base, even though Pusan, he put down so many gateways. I think he will have replenished his army at this point, and there goes the shuttle. So Canata actually a very nice job fending that off. Considering the amount of troops he had, I think it was a very, very nice job. And looks like Pusan doing even more mine clearing, going to keep the problems of the first game away, at least temporarily. He's going out with a Dark Templar as well. He's got the be careful not to run into a minefield, but he is going out with that Dark Templar. He's revealing the Dark Templar. I'm very surprised that he didn't just run that into the main. Chi from Canata again. He sees the amount of troops in the Dark Templar, knows he has no detection, and Pusan, old school Protoss, moving into the round of 16. Bisu's mentor. Oh man, now I'm very excited to do the Bisu series and see how Bisu does. Moving into the OSL. Wow, I can't even believe it. I really can't believe that Pusan made the round of 16, but that is epically cool. I will look forward to his games coming up here soon. Well, I'm going to move on to Bisu games.